Welcome back. It's Samantha, and this is Ever After Adventures, where we chase the magic, outsmart the chaos, and make Disney work for us. So let's rope chop this. Okay, today's episode, this is one you save. This is one you send to your group chat. This is one you listen to on the way to EPCOT, because this episode is going to go booth by booth through the Flower and Garden Festival. And I'm telling you exactly what's worth it, what's mid, and what you should absolutely skip. And yes, we're talking strategy too, because we're not spending $150 on snacks just to regret half of them. So let's buckle in. All right, we are going to start with Brunch Cot. So they have 3 different food choices. They have the avocado toast for $6.49. It has marinated tomatoes featuring boursin, dairy-free garlic, and fine herbs cheese on toasted ciabatta. We have next shrimp and grits that are blackened shrimp and cheddar cheese grits with tasso ham gravy, bell peppers, onions, and andouille sausage for $7.79. And then we have French toast with cinnamon cereal cream and a caramel sauce for $5.29. For the beverage, non-alcoholic, there is the fruit cereal shake that is vanilla soft served and fruit flavored breakfast cereal for $5.29. Then lastly, we have the beverages with alcohol, the Three Daughters Brewing Coffee Blonde Ale from St. Petersburg, Florida, 6 ounces or 12 ounces for $6 or $9.75. Then we have a peach Bellini for $11.75. It is sparkling wine with a peach puree. Next, we have the Honey Bistro that is hosted by the National Honey Board. So for the menu, we have chicken and waffles, which is crispy chicken and a sweet honey bacon cornbread waffle and whipped honey butter and orange blossom honey for $6.99. Then we have the honeycomb bowl with herb quinoa, honey whipped goat cheese, poached apples, and hot honey cauliflower, topped with a honey tuile for $5. And there is also a frozen peach cobbler with streusel for $5.29. And then we have beverages with alcohol. There is a Brew Hub Nectar Bloom IPA from Lakeland, Florida. You can get it in 6 ounces or 12 ounces for $6 or $9.75. There is the Florida Orange Groves Winery Orange Blossom Honey Wines from St. Petersburg, Florida for $6.50. And then the frozen peach cobbler with blueberry vodka and streusel for $13.25. Let's move on to the Yacht Grub. The menu for that is a trio of dips and chip, house-made potato chips with whipped feta dip and candied lemon, caramelized onion dip and caviar, and pimento cheese and pickles for $6.49. I would definitely get that one. Then we have the Captain's Board, which is a selection of cheese and cured meats with seasonal accompaniments for $7.29. We have beverages with alcohol there. The Limoncello Basil Sparkling Cocktail, which is sparkling wine, Seagram's Club Soda, and limoncello liqueur for $9. All right, next we are heading over to Northern Bloom. The menu there is seared scallops with French green beans, marble potatoes, and a bacon vinaigrette for $8.19. There is beef tenderloin tips with mushroom bordelaise, whipped potatoes, and garden vegetables for $7.79. And then a chocolate maple whiskey cake for $4.79. For beverages with alcohol, there are a few here. We have the Collections Art Brewing Garden Shed Lager from Hamilton, Ontario for $6 or $9.75 if you want to get the 12 ounce. The Collective Arts Brewing Grapefruit Lime Sour from Hamilton, Ontario for $6 or $9.75. The Collective Arts Brewing Guava Goose from Hamilton, Ontario for $6 or $9.75. There's a beer flight for $12.75. And there's the Florida Orange Groves Winery Sparkling Blackberry Wine for $12. And that's from St. Petersburg, Florida. All right, heading over to Germany, we have the Bauernmarkt. I hope I pronounced that properly. The menu there are potato pancakes with house-made applesauce for $5.29. Toasted pretzel bread topped with Black Forest ham and melted cheese for $6.19. And the warm cheese strudel with berry compote for $4.99. The beverages with alcohol, there's a Gaffel Kalsch from Cologne, Germany. You can get that for $6 or $9.75. The Stegel Brewery Raspberry Radler from Salzburg, Austria, $6 or $9.75. the Wine Stefaner Hefeweißbier from Fressing for $6 or $9.75, the Beer Flight for $12.75, and the Apfelschaumunwein, which I totally messed up. It's an apple sparkling wine with apple liqueur for $10.79. Next, we're going over to the Trowel and Trellis. The menu there is miso cola glazed sticky pork ribs topped with spicy pickled peppers and peanuts for $7.29. The Garden vegetable flatbread featuring Borzen crumbles, garlic and fine herbs, cheese topped with roasted vegetables and arugula salad for $5.99. The chocolate mousse terranium with a maca crumb and chocolate soil for $5.49. For beverages, non-alcoholic, there's the botanical slush featuring Twinnings Margot and pineapple herbal tea with Minute Maid passion fruit orange, guava juice, Simply Fruit Punch, and Simply Syrup for $4.79. Or the beverages with alcohol, we have the Keel Farm Garden Bloom Hard Cider from Plant City, Florida for $6. $9.75. The botanical slush, which is Twinnings mango and pineapple herbal tea, Minute Maid passion fruit orange, guava juice, Simply Fruit Punch, and simple syrup with Cruisin' mango rum for $11.75. Let's go over to Nectar. The menu for that. We have a tuna poke bowl with edamame, avocado, mango, pickled red onions, seaweed salad, furikake, and umami sauce on a bed of sticky rice for $8.79. There is another poke bowl with edamame, avocado, mango, pickled red onions, seaweed salad, furikake, umami sauce on a sticky bed of rice for $6.29. So that's the non-tuna one. There is a coconut panna cotta with cherry and maca crumbs toppled with a citrus cookie, plant-based meringue, and a flour confit for $5.79. The beverage there, non-alcoholic, is the Frozen Island Escape, Minute Maid peach and mango smoothie featuring Outshine frozen mini fruit pop for $4.99. We have the Fleur de Lis. The menu there over in France is the croissant au fromage de chèvre, herbs et al rôti, and that is a croissant with goat cheese, herbs, and roasted garlic for $8.29. We have the Conard Confit Sauce Romarin et Champagnes, and that is pulled duck confit with rosemary mushroom sauce and herbed polenta corn cake. That's for $9.95. And then I am not even going to try to pronounce the next tart, but it is caramelized onion on a flaky pastry crust topped with bacon for $8.25. And then there's a beignet caramelized, that is a caramelized beignet filled with vanilla cream and glazed with caramel fleur de sel for $7.95. The beverage there is super exciting. It's the Evian bottled water for $4, but there are some beverages with alcohol. The 1664 Blanc is a fruity white beer with citrus notes. You can do the 6 or the 12 ounce for $6.95 or $9.95. The Andre Bruno Coltes du Rhône's blend for $8.95. And the La Vie and Rosé frozen slushy, which is always a big hit. Vodka, Grey Goose, the Orange Vodka, Saint Germain elderflower liqueur, and white and red cranberry juice for $14.75. Now, here are some other menus that are kind of across. There is one station that has conch fritters with key lime aioli for $6.49, a blackened fish slider with fried green tomatoes and a Cajun remoulade on a brioche bun for $6.79. Florida strawberry shortcake with vanilla pound cake, fresh Driscoll's strawberries, strawberry sauce, whipped cream, and strawberry crumbs for $4.99. The beverages at this one are a cucumber watermelon slushie for $4.99, assorted Coca-Cola beverages for $4.79 and $5.59. And then beverages with alcohol, there are the Crooked Can Brewing Company, which is in Winter Garden, Florida, for $6 or $9.75. The Orange Blossom Brewing Company Starlight Papaya Pilsner from Orlando, Florida, for $6 or $9.75. The brewery Omegagon Melon Falls Watermelon Kolsch in Copperstown, New York, for $6 or $9.75. A beer flight for $12.75. Cucumber watermelon slushie for $13.25. That comes with gin. Key shaped lemon violet macaroon for a dessert for $6.29, or the orange cream milkshake topped with whipped cream, an orange cookie, and citrus macaroon for $6.29. Another random menu through the park is the hot honey chicken sandwich, southern fried chicken sandwich with hot honey, red cabbage slaw, and pickles on a brioche bun. The Pizza Bianca is 2 slices of freshly baked pizza topped with roasted wild mushrooms, garlic cream, mozzarella, cheese blend, truffle oil, and thyme, and that is for $12.29. At that there is the alcoholic beverages, which is a Garden Glimmer. It's Empress 1908 gin, Dole pineapple, lemon juice, and almond flavored syrup for $16.50. Let's head over to the Swirled Showcase. On the menu there is soft serve in a waffle cone, vanilla, blueberry, or Dole Whip peach for $6.29, a lemon sorbet in a waffle cone for $6.25, liquid nitrogen honey mascarpone cheesecake with fresh honey, granulated honey, and honey mead blueberry compote. That is presented by the National Honey Board for $5.49. There's also beverages with alcohol, the Central 28 Company Elderflower Pale Ale from DeBerry, Florida for $12.50, and then the Lemon Elderflower Float, that is lemon sorbet, and Central 28 Beer Company Elderflower Pale Ale for $12.50. Over to Morocco at the Tangerine Cafe, we have the Moroccan wrap with tomato, cucumber, relish, and garlic sauce served on a warm Moroccan flatbread for $6.29. There is the stone-baked Moroccan bread with assorted dips for $5.29 and the orange blossom saffron cake for $5.29. There they have some beverages with alcohol. The Keel Farm Hibiscus Honeycrisp Hard Cider from Plant City, Florida. You can get the 6 or 12 ounce, $6 or $9.75. Old Rock Blueberry Lemon Hard Cider from Nelly's Ford, Virginia, $6 or $9.75. The Copper Tail Brewing Company Passion Fruit Basil Hard Cider from Tampa, Florida for $6 or $9.75. Hard cider flight for $12.75. The pomegranate mimosa for $11.75, which is sparkling wine and pomegranate juice. Then we're heading over to Japan for Haname. The menu there is Frushi, which is strawberry, pineapple, and honeydew wrapped in coconut rice and soy wrap paper, served with a coconut cream sauce and toasted coconut for $7.50. The Japanese curry bread, which is golden, crispy fried bread filled with fragrant Japanese vegetable curry for $6.75, or a ramen cup with cold ramen noodle salad with fresh vegetables and grilled chicken served in an uzu sauce vinaigrette with chili oil for $8.50. Non-alcoholic beverages, we have the Minute Maid Strawberry Lemonade with popping strawberry boba for $7, or a Dasani bottled water for $4.25. Let's get water elsewhere. Beverages with alcohol, we have the Three Daughters Brewing Strawberry Ichigo IPA from St. Petersburg, Florida. This is $5.75 or $9.75. And then the Peach Momo Plum Wine for $9.75. The Sakura Beauty Sake for $11.75, or Lavender Lemonade, which is sake with lavender and Minute Maid Premium Lemonade for $8. We are heading over to Italy at the Primavera Kitchen menu. We have Insalata de Pasta, which is penne, apple, raisins, scallions, almonds, honey, and a lemon dressing. This is served chilled. It's $7.50. We have arancini, which is risotto, beef ragu, peas, parmesan, and tomato sauce for $7.75. And a raspberry swirl cheesecake with ricotta cheese, raspberries, and sweet whipped cream for $5.50. The beverage there is Italian mineral water for $4.25, and with alcohol, we have a Peroni Pilsner for $6.50 or $12, Prosecco for $12, Moscato for $12, ABB for $11, Italian Red Sangria for $12, Italian Inspire Margarita, which has tequila, and Fabricia Blood Orange Liqueur for $13, or the Elderflower Sparkling Cocktail, which is a mint-infused elderflower liqueur, Prosecco, and blood orange soda for $16. I would definitely be getting that one. All right, over to the Pineapple Promenade. We have the spicy hot dog with pineapple chutney and plantain chips for $7.99. We have a Dole Whip pineapple for $5.79. Non-alcoholic beverages, we have frozen dessert violet lemonade, which is Minute Maid Premium Lemonade with dessert, pear, and violet syrups for $5.19. The pineapple float, which is Dole Whip pineapple and Fantana pineapple for $6.79. For beverages with alcohol, we have the Breckenridge Brewery Mountain Beach Tropical Session Sour from Littleton, Colorado for $12.50. There is a Tropical Fresh IPA from Bend, Oregon for $12.50. Florida Orange Grove's Wine Sparkling Pineapple Wine for $12. That's from St. Petersburg, Florida. And the Pineapple Mango Cream Float, which is a Dole Whip pineapple topped with some roast mango cream liqueur for $12.75. We have the Beach Grub menu. So to start with that is the seafood bake with shrimp, mussels, clams, and andouille sausage, red potatoes, corn on the cob, for salad butter, white wine broth, and grilled sourdough for $8.49. There is grilled street corn on the cob with savory garlic spread featuring Boursin dairy-free garlic and fine herb cheese for $5.99, and an orange cream bar, which is vanilla bean orange mousse covered in a chocolate shell with a marshmallow meringue for $5.49. For beverages, non-alcoholic is the strawberry basil lemonade, which is Minute Maid premium lemonade with strawberry hibiscus syrup garnished with the basil for $4.79. With alcohol is the Three Daughters Brewing Key Lime hard cider from St. Bernard. I would love to try that. You can get a 6 or 12 ounce, $6 or $9.75. La Isla Fresca is the food menu is Jamaican jerk with pigeon pea rice, roasted sweet plantains, and cinnamon butter for $6.29. Ceviche, which is shrimp and mango, avocado, cucumber, lime, cilantro, tomato, and jalapeno served with plantain chips for $7.49. We have a coconut chocolate flan bizcocho, which is chocolate cake, coconut custard, and a passion fruit caramel for $5.29. Beverages there is a citrus slushy, which is simply lemonade, simply grapefruit, and simply syrup for $4.99. The beverages with alcohol are the Bold Rock Paradise Orchard Hard Cider from Nellie's Ford, Virginia, $6 or $9.75. Florida Orange Grove's Winery Hurricane Class 5 Tropical Sangria from St. Petersburg, Florida, $11.50. And a citrus slushy with alcohol, which is simply lemonade, simply grapefruit, simple syrup, and Don Q Limon rum for $12.25. Over to Magnolia Terrace, we have for the menu, we have blackened shrimp po' boy with lettuce, tomato, and a Cajun remoulade for $7.49. Grilled Gulf oysters with andouille sausage, butter, and lemon for $7.99. Spicy chicken gumbo featuring Ben's Original long grain and wild rice with andouille sausage for $6.29. Bananas Foster bread pudding with rum caramel sauce for $5.19. Beverages with alcohol, we have Southern Tier Brewing Early Bird Blackberry Lemon Ale. I love Southern Tier. It's from Lakewood, New York. You can get 6 or 12 ounce, $6 or $9.75. Copper Point Brewing Company Sweet Tea and Amber Lager from Boynton Beach, Florida for $6 or $9.75. Hill Farms King Cake Hard Cider from Plant City, Florida for $6 or $9.75. A beverage plate for $12.75 or a spiced rum cocktail, which is spiced rum, coconut rum, simply fruit punch, and Minute Maid orange juice for $12.75. We have the Lan Yuan booth, which has house-made cheesy crab wontons, which is fried wontons filled with cream cheese, celery, and imitation crab stick for $9.75. Sha Cha beef bao bun filled with pan-fried beef, red onion, and jalapeno in Chinese Sha Cha peanut sauce for $7.75. Pan-fried dumplings filled with bok choy, carrot, shiitake mushroom, ginger, garlic, and sesame for $5.50. And the Tanglu Hula, which is a skewer of strawberries and grapes coated in a candied sugar syrup for $7.25. Non-alcoholic beverages here, mango bubble tea for $7.75, Dasani water bottle for $4.25. With alcohol beverages, we have the Brew Hub Honey Jasmine Lager from Lakeland, Florida, $6 or $10.75. The Dragon Dynasty, which is a Baju Spirit light rum, dragon fruit syrup, pina colada mix, and soda water for $14.75. The First Emperor is vodka, ginger kombucha, strawberry syrup, and lime juice for $15. And the Tropical Moon is vodka, triple sec liqueur, passion fruit syrup, soda water, and white boba pearls for $14.75. Whew, that was a lot. Okay. I will be doing some series on these about how to go about all of this, but a lot of you were super interested in actually what was the full menu of it. Just to kind of talk about, this, you're not going to be eating full meals. You're going to be stacking your snacks. You can share everything. My suggestion would be get 6 to 8 items total max. And beyond that, you're kind of full, you're hot, you're annoyed, and Disney is just not magical anymore. But there is a whole thing I have on my Instagram and TikTok, them all out there if you'd like to check that out as well. Again, there's a couple of videos that I think I'm going to do, the best snacks under $6, maybe ranking them worst to best. You guys tell me what you would like to see from that, and I will make it happen for you. And that's all we have today. So until next time, keep the magic, skip the chaos, and I'll meet you on Main Street.